Good morning. As I look out my window in my sewing room here in Kentucky, it's raining. It's been raining for days, but it's cheerful down here in my sewing room. My name is Patty, and I've been threatening for a long time to start a video channel on YouTube and share with you my sewing and what I do down here in my sewing room, like so many of you other ladies that I watch, like Saturday Sewing, Joy, Viv Mom, Sewing with Janine, and so many others that I watch regularly and enjoy so much. I sew some every day and make all of my clothes that I wear. I've been doing that since June. And what got me back into sewing was the passing of my oldest sister, Judy. She had a cabin that had 2 rooms in it, and they were chocked full of fabric. And she used most of that fabric to make quilts for missions. She sent those mostly to Haiti, where she spent several months of her later years in Haiti. She was a registered nurse and loved mission work and sewing. And when she passed, her husband gave me all the fabric that I wanted from her stash. And since that time, I've been doing a lot more sewing than I'd done lately. Back in the early 90s, I made my living doing alterations and making wedding dresses and bridesmaids dresses and things for people. But that was for sewing for other people. But now I sew for myself, and I am so much enjoying it. And I'd like to share it with you. Let me show you some of the stuff that I got from my sister's stash. If I can show you. This is some of the quilting cottons and flannels right here. It's not that neat, but my channel's going to be called Not So Perfect, because at this stage in my life there's so much going on that I do things well, but everything's not so perfect, and that's all right with me. So there it is. I've already sewed up a lot of it. Here's my big ironing board my husband made for me. He's a woodworker, and he makes a lot of different things. He turns out wooden bowls, which are just beautiful. Let me go over here and see if I can find one of his earlier ones that he made, and I did some little artwork stuff on top of it, and I use it for a sewing box. He's just really gifted. Let me get some of this stuff out of it so it'll close. Again, it's not so perfect. Here is, let me see if there is the bowl he turned out, and the top of it, take it over here in the light. I'm new to making videos. I might make you dizzy, I don't know. I'll get better. Let's see if you can see that top. I'm into music. I play a guitar and keyboard. That's backwards, upside down. Let's turn it around and see. That's the top. The artwork is mine and the woodwork is his. We've been married for 33 years. We have 3 girls. A bunch of grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and life's good for us right now. We praise the Lord for that, because you never know when things are going to change. Let's see if I can see something down here that I've made. Here's my pegboard with all my little sewing notions on it. threads. There's an old ironing board. I can't see what I'm showing you. That I've got stuff on. And this sewing machine I got in an auction years ago, and it sews like a dream. It's a Singer 401. It's got all these different stitches on it, and it is a good sewing machine. That's what I sew on. And let's see if I can move around. I'll try not to do so fast so you don't get dizzy. Here's my brother serger. I like to try to finish seams in other ways besides serging if I can. I don't know, I'm just old-fashioned. It's not so perfect, but I like to do it that way. Here is my double. My husband and I made this. She's not pretty, but she's me, and in this age of my life, I've got these slumped shoulders and sway back, and I have to have her to get my things fitting right. And I like to keep her kind of covered up when she's not in use. She's a duct tape dummy. And when I did weddings, I used to make these for my brides so they wouldn't have to make so many trips to my shop for fittings. They were really useful. Here's a little jewel that I sew on some because I don't have all the attachments for my sling needle over there. This little feather light. And if it didn't sew, I think it's just pretty, so I just like to have it sitting around. I guess for today, that's about all. I'm making, I'll show you what I'm working on, what I'm making myself. I made this t-shirt that I have on for a contest on Pattern Review. I was really pleased with it. I finished all the seams in bias binding, and I finished the tail and fringe like that. And it commemorated childhood. My dad used to raise racing ponies when I was little, and we raced ponies all around the state in county fairs, and it was a fun time for us. Let me show you what I'm making today for myself. Making this Butterick Pattern 3553. And I'm going to make the plain top with zipper in the back and the A skirt out of this black scuba knit from Fabric Mart Fabrics. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check back again and see what I'm doing. And I hope you have a blessed day.